My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of My Giant. And I've owned this movie for a very long time, so I just thought to myself, you know what, let's finally watch and review it. So I did just that, and it's not good, it's not terrible either. It's fine for the most part, but the last act does drag it down. It's cliche, you know exactly what kind of story you're going to get with it about this selfish Hollywood agent who befriends this giant that he wants to use, and maybe they start becoming friends. You know what you're gonna get, but it does a fine job at that for the most part. Billy Crystal is really funny here. He's got great comedic delivery, and you've also got Joji Melson who plays Max the Giant, and he does a good job too. I believe he only acted this one time, but I saw promise in him. You've got Kathleen Quinlan, who does a fine job as well. And you do buy the friendship that forms between Sam and Max by the end. And I like the lesson Sam has to go through about how he's always selfish and putting himself in front of others. And him learning that life isn't all about him and trying to become less selfish and just trying to become a better person. I like that. Doesn't always work, but I like it in theory. I also think that, I think that's actually all my positives. It's not as sweet or as charming as it thinks it is. I wish it was a tad bit funnier, but there were some moments. But I think my biggest issue with this movie is that the last act didn't work for me in any way. It decides to go for the more emotional ending. It starts dealing with some heavier ideas and it doesn't pull them off. And it doesn't help that this whole plot of Max actually being life threateningly, like him being sick to the point where he's going to die soon, it just isn't built up to in the slightest bit. It comes out of nowhere. Like it would have been much better if he told Sam a few times during the movie that he's sick and that he can't be doing this. And Sam was just like, no, 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 it's fine. You'll be fine. You can do it. And it just showed his ignorance and how he wasn't actually aware of what was going on. But they didn't do that, and I wish they did. And on top of that, I thought everything with the girl that Max liked was just unbearable. It was very uncomfortable. And sometimes I watch a movie and I'm like, that was uncomfortable, and I mean it in a very positive way. You get that with lots of horror movies. The difference is that when a movie's trying to make you feel uncomfortable, it's a good thing. You've also got it in comedies like The Office or Young Adult. But the issue I have with this movie is that it's trying to be sweet and it made me feel uncomfortable. I just really don't like the ending to this movie. And I don't really buy it either that Max would believe Sam's lie. And it's a beautiful lie, but yeah, I got some issues with that. So for the most part, the movie would be like at a 5 out of 10. Nothing offensive, nothing terrible. It's just fine at what it sets out to do, but the last act does bring it down a little bit. It didn't really work for me. It's got some moments here and there, but I don't see myself ever revisiting this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and give My Giant a 4.5 out of 10. Okay, what did you think of My Giant? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for some more videos soon, and Gavin out.